Going on everyone, it's Marsellis back with another video, and today we are going to be talking about the original cryptocurrency. Yes, we are going to be talking about Bitcoin today, and today Bitcoin is at $63,000. $63,000. We are up 5% for the day in Bitcoin, and it was all the way at $59,000 earlier, and now we are at $63,000. 5%. We were at 8.81% for 7 days. We are at 3% for the month, which is not significant, but it did have a drop, so it's a significant jump from that drop right there. And mind you, it's only 3% from this area right here, but from the drop, we had way more than 3%. From the drop, we had way more than 3%. So yeah, we're definitely up for the month. For the last 3 months, 69%. For the last 6 months, 451%. And for the last year, 825%. So with Bitcoin, we can definitely expect to continue to rise, because the main thing about Bitcoin is that there's only a certain amount of Bitcoin that can be mined. So after all Bitcoin has been completely mined, it's going to be in scarcity. So just think about it like this. If every single house in America was bought, the prices for houses would jump. If every single house in America was bought, the prices would jump. And that's the same thing with this. And that's actually what's happening in the housing market. There's so many people buying real estate right now because just inflation, everything's happening so fast. So everyone is jumping towards real estate. And the same thing is prevalent with Bitcoin. Everybody is jumping towards crypto, and Bitcoin is the original crypto. So it's only right that people invest most of their money in Bitcoin. And it's the crypto that most people know about. When people think cryptocurrency, they think Bitcoin. They don't think anything else but Bitcoin. And obviously you got people like Elon Musk that will think Dogecoin. But Dogecoin, it's a lot different from Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is going crazy. I really believe that we can be at 70K by the end of next month, or maybe even before that if we continue to have huge jumps every day. But yeah, Bitcoin, I definitely expect 100K by the end of the year, and definitely before the end of the year we should get to 100K. So Bitcoin is going to the moon. Some people are talking about Bitcoin priced at $1 million by 2025, which is actually very possible. And especially once all Bitcoin is mined, it's going to be in very big scarcity. So I would definitely look into that. So as you can see, let's go over here to Reddit. Bitcoin has a huge Reddit community, 2.6 million people, 12,000 online. A lot of people support Bitcoin. And actually, the Bitcoin community is actually it's just as big as Wall Street's bets. Let's look at how big Wall Street's bets is. Wall Street bets is at 800. Oh, that's the new one, but this one is at 9.8 million. And you've seen how big everything was happening when people were talking about GameStop, AMC inside Wall Street bets. You've seen how big it went. Bitcoin's at 2.6 million. That's pretty big. And if you think about it, more people are invested in the stock market than crypto, but it's actually switching over. More people are coming to crypto instead of the stock market because of the sudden drops in the stock market. They see that crypto is more sustainable than the stocks. And it's actually kind of true. And Bitcoin, it kind of follows the stock market in a way, but only in a way like this. Like when the stock market drops, people need to make that money back. Some people will take money out of crypto and put it into stocks so then they can make that money back in dollar cost average, and vice versa. So I would definitely expect Bitcoin to go up, because in the short term and in the long term, because just a lot of people are finding out about it and then a lot of people are starting to invest in it. So let's look over here at this Time magazine. This is actually very big news for Bitcoin. All right, so Time magazine to hold Bitcoin. So Time magazine will be paid for a cryptocurrency video project in Bitcoin. So they're getting paid in Bitcoin, and they'll hold the asset on their balance sheet. This is very, very, very big. Let's keep reading. The CEO of digital currency investment firm Grayscale, Michael, I can't even really pronounce his name, Michael Sonazines, whatever that is, has announced a partnership with Time magazine to produce a video series about cryptocurrencies, with the publication being paid in Bitcoin and choosing to hold Bitcoin on its balance sheet. So they're really gonna hold Bitcoin on their balance sheet. Time magazine is huge, so this is a very big thing for Bitcoin, and that could be why we jumped to 5% within 24 hours, because this is big news. And other news has been happening about Bitcoin, but let's keep reading. Their personal words, they say Thrilled Grayscale is partnering with Time on a new video series coming this summer explaining the crypto space. Equally as important, Time President Keith Grossman and Time has agreed to be paid in Bitcoin. So they're going to get paid in Bitcoin for this, and they will hold the Bitcoin on their balance sheet at first for our media partnerships. So they're going to get paid in Bitcoin, and instead of cashing it out and investing it into their own business, they're going to keep it in Bitcoin and keep it in their investment portfolio. This is very, very big. Very, very big news here. And let's keep reading. The New York-based publication recently indicated its learnings toward Bitcoin and other crypto assets when it revealed that it was seeking to employ a chief financial officer that had comfort with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. This is very big. Time Magazine is about to do something big, and a lot of other companies, a lot of other media production companies, a lot of companies are about to follow in their footsteps. I wouldn't doubt it at all. People are going to be in Bitcoin heavily. Bitcoin is being talked about all over the place, and Bitcoin is just going crazy right now. It hit 63K earlier, but it dropped down to 62. And even when we come over here to this, when Bitcoin had the huge surge around way back here, this was a while ago. That was back in 2017. It had a huge surge, but now we're starting to go up there. And then we started to go down when Bitcoin started to drop a little bit and consolidate around 59,000 and 50,000. But now we're going back up. So let's look at what we're doing in the last 30 days with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin in the last 30 days, the search volume has been pretty good. It's been really, really good actually. And let's look at what Bitcoin's been searching for with the last 7 days. So Bitcoin trending in the last 7 days, and right when that article was posted that I was just talking about, it had this huge jump right here, and the article was posted right around this time. So it had a huge jump right when it was posted. There's a huge infrastructure coming in with Bitcoin. Everybody's about to be putting in on Bitcoin. I'm putting in on it. Everybody's doing it, and it's going to be big. And as you can see, every time around I would say the morning time, 9 a.m., when the stock market is starting to open, 5 a.m. is really the Bitcoin hours, and then around 9 a.m. it'll start dropping. That's when the stock market starts to open, and that's when people are more focused on the stock market than Bitcoin. But really, people are really focused on Bitcoin more than the stock market. As you can see, people are really focused around 5 a.m. on the Bitcoin. So people, early investors, these are early birds, so you can bet these are businessmen looking this up, businessmen and women trying to just make it out of the struggles, just making money, just investing and then doubling their money over time. This is very big. Bitcoin is going to continue to rise. I guess, as you can see for the last day, we've been doing really good with Bitcoin. As I said, around 5 a.m., Bitcoin goes crazy every time. So I definitely would say invest into Bitcoin. And our biggest spikes in Bitcoin, even in price, come around 5 a.m. So that's pretty big. If you want to invest in Bitcoin, try to invest in it before 5 a.m. because the price is definitely going to jump around there. But if you're holding for the long term, it does not matter when you invest in Bitcoin. If you're holding for the long term, you can invest in Bitcoin whenever. So Bitcoin is doing very, very good right now. It's the original crypto. It's the crypto everyone wants to get their hands on. And once it becomes in scarcity, once all the Bitcoin is mined, I think that's when we can see around 1 million Bitcoin. So definitely expect Bitcoin to go up. And once all of it is mined, everybody is going to be trying to get their hands on it. Bitcoin is just going to go crazy overall. And just everybody needs to know about crypto. I don't think people know exactly how important crypto is. And this is kind of similar to like the stock market. Like a lot of people don't realize like how important the stock market is to the economy. Like Bitcoin is just important to the economy now as the stock market and real estate. And people are starting to realize it, but it's really becoming a really important factor inside of our society. Like this is decentralized currency. Like people want this, people need this. The government is even going to begin investing in it. You already see they're starting to regulate Bitcoin, which is a big sign that big things are coming because the government only regulates things when there's big money involved. If there's no big money involved, they don't care. But there's big money involved, so now they're regulating it. So you definitely want to get in on Bitcoin before there's huge regulations. You don't want to be prevented from buying a certain amount or profiting a certain amount. And you know they're going to be upping the taxes on it. Everything's just going crazy with crypto, and I would definitely advise everyone to invest in crypto. but I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. So don't just take my word on it. Do your actual own due diligence and do some research and see for yourself how important Bitcoin is to our economy. And yeah, definitely check it out. I know everybody knows about Bitcoin at this point, but not everybody is investing in it. And as you can see, it says $0, but that's because I have money transferring in from Robinhood. I mentioned this a few times, but I got to continue to mention it until I finally get my money in here because it's still transferring. It's just reached my account, but now I got to wait for it to transfer into another account. So things are going crazy right now. I'm really trying to get my money into this. It's growing really crazy. XRP is going crazy. Cardano is going crazy. All cryptocurrencies are going crazy. But the number one cryptocurrency in the world is Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is one of the only ones that are in such scarcity because once it's all mined, everybody is going to need it. Everybody's going to want it. Just imagine in the future when the US dollar is heavily inflated, Bitcoin will be worth $1 million. Now imagine if you have one Bitcoin at 63K today, your one Bitcoin will be worth $1 million by 2025, hopefully by 2025. But if all the Bitcoin gets mined by 2025, you can definitely expect it to reach $1 million. You can definitely expect it to reach 10 million. Like the Bitcoin has unrealistic expectations and it has unrealistic gains. So you should not count it out. Like no one would have thought that Bitcoin would have been 63K 5 years ago. Like think about it. Even around 2015, 2017, all that, like Bitcoin $200 up to $1,000. Then when it finally jumped to $19,000, people thought that was the end for Bitcoin. People thought, oh man, it jumped to $19,000 and went right back down to 5,000. People thought that was the end of Bitcoin, but no, it was not that at all. It's just started going up, 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 and up after that, and it just started going crazy. So yeah, definitely watch out for Bitcoin. If you like this video, hit the like button. Please subscribe and check out the description, and you will get a free stock for signing up with Robinhood. You can also get cryptos on Robinhood, but I advise you to start off with stocks on Robinhood instead of crypto and go to a different platform for crypto because, you know, not your keys, not your crypto. You know that saying. So yeah, definitely check out Bitcoin, and I will be back with another video. Take care.